Today's the day. Today's the day. Today's the day. It's it's been a long time coming. And when I say a long time coming, I don't even think the server has been up for more than a month. When was this server created? I gotta figure that out in just a second. Hold on. Nope. Switch tabs to here. Took your time. What do you mean? I was precisely a streamer is precisely on time when they need to be on time. Isn't that what Gandalf said? It begins. Guys, it begins. Welcome. 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 Let me double check some audio. Audio's good there. Prepare for trouble. Prepare for trouble. Make it maximum. Oh gosh, this is gonna be quite interesting. Tech, thank you. I didn't know that tech didn't slow down. Not quite, but go on. Uh-oh. 5, 4, 3. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, nope. Turn that button off. Hold on, I gotta get through the ads. I don't have premium to watch my own stream. Gotta copy and I gotta let the Discord know because this is the day the Discord makes it stand. Ladies and gentlemen, this is... Eat this fish and stay alive. I think that's... Isn't that a Bee Gees song? I don't remember. But we're in for... I don't even know what we're in for, dude. It was... It's all working out. Thank goodness the timing worked out. I had family come in and we were helping them move in not 10 minutes before I was able to sit down here. And this is where I made my stand. This is where you make your stand, dude. History is being made. History is being made when the Discord rose up and they defeat, and they... I don't say defeated. The battle hasn't started. But they have the Discord has risen up to face the tyrannical moderator, owner of the server, being myself. That's me. Throughout all of... Am I ready? I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Before I go, I need a little bit of liquid courage. In the form of... All I could get was this. But my poison of choice... Hold on, let me turn this off so it's not a... My poison of... I think it's done yet. I hope it's ready by the end of the stream. Fair enough. Well, until then, before we begin this battle, a toast, son of a gun. A toast. I can't pour worth crap. There we go. There we go. There's that. Thank goodness I just got a fresh roll of paper towels because, awkward. That didn't get too much onto my... Oh, it did get onto the keyboard. R.I.P. No, we're good. We're good. But before... That's still cold. Yeti makes weird stuff. I don't know what psychic things they're pulling out there. Thank goodness there's no knee cam or lower shirt cam because I am now soaked. But a toast in a Tamiya container that I spent like 15 years cleaning because I am paranoid. Yeti magic. I know. Here's to a fierce battle. Here's to a good stream. And ultimately, here is to you guys for making this even happen. I would have never thought to do a community event so soon in the career, let alone an event like which we are going to be having now. So here's to you, and I'm going to hope the cold is not from acetone, but from water. Tastes like water. All right. We down to Tamiya extra thin cement. Bar, keep another one. Now, where do we begin with this? I don't even know. I mean, it's going to be... I mean, where do we start? I think the best way to start is to give anyone new, anyone tuning in, anyone watching in the future, if it is, just drink a lot of water and get to the hospital, to the Discord. Yes. Hello, Boxberry. Welcome. First off, welcome Mossy Mint, Fire Ant, C Nisty, and Boxberry so far. Today's the day. Today is the day. Um, it's gonna be something. Now, for questions, etc., I'll be available in the Discord. Fair enough, CNST. Well, before I get into the questions, before I'm just begging for it to all end, I will. I'm trying to get to the DC so I can review stuff. Except I'm greeted with Mossy Mint's poor recommended Mort Jackson, Billie Jean read description original. So he's fighting his own battles. Now let me go where we're. Okay, here's how it started. Let me take you back in time to a couple months ago. I think it was a couple months ago, right? Sheepy says he's unable to watch. Good luck. I will say, thank you, comrade. And that's all I'll say. And then hopefully I make it out of here alive. But let's go back 20 million years. Does anyone know that meme? And let me find the chat real quick. Here it is. Ad. Of course there's an ad so early on. I'll wait for the ad to be over and then I'll continue. Why does my stomach burn? Just kidding. So Mossy, I need Mossy's help here. I gotta ask him, what was the very first one you did, Mossy? Was it the one with the green hat? Let me ask the DC. Was it the green hat that came first? Please no. I'm not a nurse right now. Leave me be. Fair enough. His profile pic. Was it the I thought it was. I want to say before the profile picture we had one of these. So hold on. No, it wasn't that one because it started as it was just you had like screenshotted me on a stream, and then you just painted over it. Yeah, is it? Yeah, I'm wondering if it's either the one with the hat or it's the me saluting. It's one of those. So I'll begin there. It all starts on a humble live stream. What live stream was that? Was that like this might have been the very beginning live stream or the second live stream that I did on YouTube. I started streaming on Instagram in which I painted a whole lot of the Warlord Titan, my Warlord Titan Dominus Visarum right here, live on Instagram. And I wanted to eventually transition over to YouTube. So on Instagram Live, I built a tank. And then after I built the tank, I finally had equipment and had garnered enough stuff to begin streaming via YouTube. Stuff and experience that was garnered. And so I started painting the tank. And during painting the tank, we were blessed, if you would, with this gem. Let me present to you the start of what led up to this stream. I said a salute, goodbye. I say good day to you all when I leave. And Mr. Mossy Mint, who is here with us now, took that, screenshotted it, and asked, okay, it was the green hat. And the first thing he did, this was the first creation. I remember now. It jogged my memory. Hello. Yes, hello, Mossy. That's you. We got this. Okay? The ears were not a thing yet. It was just a green hat. That's what we had first. And my flared out hair here. That's why I wear the headphones. The flared out hair kill me. I gotta just grow it out. No, femboy 100%. Nope. Not yet. Not yet. But that's a pivotal. That was after. It wasn't really after? No. You wrong? No. You can't. You thought so too? You can't get me with that one. It was the green hat. I am sure of it. We got the green hat. Also, what is this? Hopefully that's not like a booger. Because he tried to make a World War I looking hat. Ah. Okay. And then you added the ears. You started with the hat because then you said, how can I make this better? And I said, add ears. And so then you added ears, right? Either way, this was one of the, or was that, hold on. So we have this one, okay? Remember this one. I think this was first. It was either this one or it was this one. Yeah, that was second 100%. Okay. Then it might have been this. Now, what is this? Also, I'm noticing you drew a black shirt. That's hilarious. I thought I was just wearing like a black jacket. Your highlights and stuff are marvelous, good sir. Also, and he made me. This was like the first. I think this was the first bit of. This was the first official one, right? I think it was this. This is where we started. Mossiment did a random. It's meant to be a maid costume. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. I'm gonna pretend it's not a maid costume like you intended, but I'm gonna think it's a slick black leather jacket because I'm so cool and wear black leather jackets, right? So this is what we had. Okay, this is what started it all. It eventually became. Let me see if I can't pull it up. It became this. So let me say that and go to the monitor there, and can I zoom in? I can kind of zoom in. It became this right here. It became this emoji in memory of that occasion. So now that's a salute emoji in the Discord server. Can I back out of that? Oh, yes, I can. That's awesome. I'm learning stuff. And then what followed after that, after some stuff right there, we got, I don't remember the order, but Mossiment had access to my face, took my profile picture, and began to make, I mean, let me try to find where to begin here. And he just began to create stuff like, hold on, let me zoom in there. So that's just my face. You uploaded that as well, which this is what, you know, Mossy, this is the block of clay that Mossy then sculpts his masterpieces on. So we have me, and then we had a Sherlock shell-shocked Spiner. Sherlock shell-shocked Spiner. Say that 5 times fast. In no particular order, mind you. We had Sunlock. I love this one. This was awesome. He tinted my face a little dark, so that, you know, we're pushing the boundaries of what's socially acceptable there. But, you know, he made it. I don't condone it per se. Sunlock is funny though. And then we had, where's the? Okay, and then we had Sheeplock because of sheep, and that became, I don't know what. I mean it's I can't comprehend it. That's how good it is. That's why I'm struggling for words. It's because it's so good that me and my art, my knowledge of art, it does not know bounds such as this, right? We have sad. He made me sad. Sorry. It makes me seeing this, you know, the care and attention that went into this. It makes me so happy. He made a happy, and you didn't tint it, whatever you say, boss. I know it's an auto tint because this auto tints to yellow, which is interesting that iPhone does that. Auto clout bent stickers. Fair enough. And so these here eventually became they also became emojis. Now we have a happy emoji, and we have a sad emoji here. He also made we show the live reaction memes I made. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. If what's in the yes, I understand that, but I'm waiting for what really started the. It's in no particular order. I understand that was before that. I'm not going chronological just yet. It's just gonna be it. 1 second. Then we'll get there. We'll get there in just a moment. Okay. I'm gonna showcase it on stream. Don't worry. I just have to milk this for 2 hours. I'm also savoring it because I'm very excited for this. Okay. It's you know. I'm dreading it. I'm excited for it. I am very nervous about the entire operation. But yeah, see, Nisty, I'll show the live reaction memes you made. They're going to be in that special server, right? Now they should. If there's nothing egregious that will immediately get me banned, I'll go into that with it on the monitor. But if there's going to be risky business, I'm just going to have my webcam up find something and then pull it up once it's separated or whatever. But until you get back on me as to whether or not it'll be safe to do, we have Happy. We also have Mossy created Snake Lock, which this is kind of funny. It's my just so to really appreciate what Mossy Mint is doing here. We have my head. That's my head on Snake's face. Snake's head is exactly, that's Mossy's profile picture. It's a profile picture of all time. But so there's my face on his head. I mean, there's 2 ears here. I mean, maybe make it a side. Who am I though to what am I thinking? Who am I to criticize such an artisan in our group, in our community even? Oh my god, I love water so much. Has Femlock made its appearance yet? Not yet. Mossy, good that we made a quality control with the memes. Not yet, not yet. And then we get on to... And so now you might be looking at all of this, and you might be thinking to yourself, you might be thinking, hey, guess what? I see it's changed. I don't know what it is though. But you see all that and you go, okay, no harm, no foul. Looks fine. Okay, you got, it's me on a sheep, me as an emoji, me as Snake. Also, side note, Mossy Mint, you see Femlock in the face cam? Yeah, fair enough. That's, yeah, I moved my entire setup, so now you can see a background but we can't say that. We can't let that be known, okay? But all that's, fine and dandy, right? But now we get, here's where, oh my gosh. Sorry. Hold on. Let me real quick. Another one I completely forgot to mention. Mossy Mint made me, I didn't do this. I had nothing to do with this. He made me do Blueface. Also, this is all I got. I think there might be more to this, but when he sent it, it just cropped weird. But he turned me into Papa Smurf, which I forget how we got to Papa Smurf in our streams. It's a classic. It is a classic. It is a classic. He also, I like how you didn't even edit this. You just included, one of my very, oh God. Canceled. I know. Also, this is one of my early posts when I do some cringe bullshit. Pardon my cursing. There will be cursing in this, by the way. I was just going for stuff, Sheeplock. I like how you just have that saved and you included that in. Like you didn't even do that, but also it looks like I have like a hemorrhoid here. No, I was at the peak of my shotgun season and I had secured an injury on my Stormtrooper lock. Fair enough. And I had rubbed my cheek raw. Yay, cussing. We are big kids today. I know, we're great. We're getting out of Sunday school with this one, boys. So anyways, that's some random stuff Mossy had going on there. S-Slock. There you go. Okay, but and I was content with all of this stuff until something Mossy made, something so egregious to me. To me. I began a reign of terror on our Discord server. Up until this point, what happened to Stinky Locks? I don't... Oh, well, there's more... Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Does this count? What's going on, Stretch? Pure Art is going on. There's a rebellion. The Discord server is up in arms. And I have to give ground. Because the fierce fighting for freedom of speech and expression in the Discord server has made itself prevalent. Another bit Mossy made. Mossy's a bit of a cooker. He's a bit of a master chef. He's a bit of a Michelin star chef. He's a bit of a Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay wants to be what Mossy is cooking up. I mean, look at what it's me with a flashbang. I'm doing electricity from like Star Wars or whatever. And there it is. I think this was an expression, Mossy, if I may, because I see way too many of those reels and it's like I see why people look at... Did I see the propaganda poster yet? You made a propaganda poster? I don't know where that is. I'm gonna have to see that in a second. But you see those reels? I don't know if it's just me. it'll be like you didn't add the flashbang. Yeah, the flashbang I did, but then you added the electricity. But it'll be reels where it's like it's just a painting. Then it's like now I understand why people stare at paintings all day, and then they break down the painting. First off, I hate those reels so much. They make me want to gouge my ears out. But actually, no, my eyes out because it's text. They don't even read over it. But I'm gonna become that reel. Okay. So what we're able to see here, whether this is I had a 3D print going and it just started beeping and I thought I was about to be car bombed. I thought the Irish were back to get me for my slander of fine motion. Anywho's, let me break this down for you. Even though I haven't even consulted the artist who's here, let me tell you, let me explain to you exactly what I think this means. The lightning. The lightning. Indicative, very reminiscent of Lord Palpatine, lightning. And we got the scene. Where's the exact moment here? We have this one here. Also, I like how they just took the Grinch mask and then they, they just put some gray makeup on it. Dr. Seuss is the Sith. I do an occasional car bomb, cat bomb, and car bomb. Fair enough. That's what that is. This is what you and your love for double thunderbolts. What can I say? But we got this. Propaganda poster is in the streaming chat. Fair enough. I'll check that out in just a moment. So what does this guy do? He takes the power and he comes at you and he's like, "Hey, we're so good, gang, right? We're so neat." But then he frickin' the place where two syllables are in every other sentence. Yes, very, very, this is very true. But that's what this art is reminiscent of. Go to the, there we go, wireless mouse. I will throw it against the wall. Just kidding. It's the only mouse I have access to. But I think what this is an expression of is my grabbing hold of power and clenching my fist and trying to grab the Discord server by the nuts and going, I will control what happens here. This is my empire. In my arrogance, in my foolishness even. What a beautiful artistic expression of that, Matsuman. That's incredible stuff. Absolutely incredible. But then, and this was after something totally wrong. It's about gay love. At the end of the day, isn't freedom to love gaily just something that they have you by the nuts for with this whole freaking and boys kissing? Okay, well, I completely misread that. But, that's why I hate those reels, because they're like, oh, this person, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you do not know what the artist meant. We actually have the artist here. So I thought this was a sign of my grabbing hold of power in our little community. Me going up and just trying to grab hold of just a small community and power trip because I'm so narcissistic that way, right? But apparently this is about gay love. Pride Month is over. I think this was made during Pride Month. I don't know. Either way, here's what ticked Sherlock Spiner into his fit of power grabbing and power abusing rage. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the femboy edit? Yay, gay, I'm gonna kiss my girlfriend right now. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Monster, when you change your profile picture again. I don't know what that is, but it's funny. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here's what started me off on my reign of terror. This was the, some people got rejected from art school. Some people had art made of them and didn't like it. Without further ado, let me introduce you to was it Femlock Spiner or was it Shelock Spiner? Which I don't like saying either way. Which one was it? Let me present to you, and then someone shout it out loud. Masu, you're the artist. Here's the slander that went on. Here's what started the reign of terror. I hate to be. It's an ad. Of course, there's an ad. Femlock. Okay, we got Femlock back. Yes, Masu, was it Femlock or Shelock Spiner? Fire Ant says Femlock. I'm gonna. I think it was Femlock. But I'm gonna consult. Or was it both? It goes by many names. Which movie was that? It goes by many names. I think it was Kung Fu Panda. You named it Shelock. Okay. It goes by, but both. Fair enough. It's, its pronouns are Shelock and Femlock. To each their own. we were graced, and I say grace. This is where multi-culti. There you go. Here's what was edited. Okay? Without further ado, without me baiting the stream again, it's right. Where's my monitor? We have Femlock Spiner to some, and we have Shelock Spiner named by the creator. We have this. This was the starting point of what would turn into a war throughout the Discord server. Okay? An edited photo of my head, which he made larger for some reason, on a femboy build. Disgusting. That's what I say. I see a new profile picture incoming. Snatched. No. Hey, here's the thing. You can grab it live now for free. But if you miss it, if you get out, also I'm gonna turn this off now. I just can't Gooner bait. See, I know. See, we got Gooner bait already. We got Gooner bait Sherlock Spiner art before GTA 6. What is going on? It's just a photo from his earlier streams. I can either that waste though. I mean, may I tell you a secret, Sherlock? Go for it. But where I know it's you know, that's what I said, Stretch. I said disgusting. I said, what is this hubris? What is this hubris? Also, now whether I show it or not show, there's gonna be worse stuff on here, I fear. But if you want to have access to that, it is currently in the off-topic channel. Go on Gaming Vox 1. Okay, hold on. Well, okay, stand by. I got a Gaming Vox 1. I'll have to find that in a second. But guys, if you want to, right now it's in our off-topic. Get out. It's in our off-topic area in the Sherlock Spiner Discord. If you want, go become a member today and get access to the server. For the low price of $5, we got $10. We got what in the Sherlock right now? For real. Crash. Oh, welcome to the Night Cafe, possibly loud Warhorn blast. That's funny. Anyone that wants it, message me. There you go. Don't pay him. No, Mossy. I get paid, so you get paid. No, shush. Nobody. I pay him adequately. Right, Mossy? Mossy. Hey. Mossy. I pay you right. I pay you good. I pay him so someone else join. Ban him. Okay, so the front. Is anyone in the front? Okay, now hold on. Now that was so after that happened, let me continue to paint this picture. After that happened, my fingertips are numb. His pay is that he walks free. He pays me fairly and equitably. Boom. Mossy breaking the NDA, we're totally not coerced into signing. He wasn't coerced into nothing. I looked at him and I said, hey, Mossy, sign this and don't look at that. And he said, yeah, sure. Sorry, what I said was, I said, hey, Mossy, I read this thoroughly. I think we're good. I had my lawyers take a look at it because I can afford lawyers, even though I haven't reached the threshold to actually get a payout from YouTube yet. But, you know, he has my family. They are right. But what you don't I see, I moved the, get over here. There's a gap between these, behind these shelves is his family tied up. This shadow right here is some torture device. So I guess if I wanted to bait to get money because I'm a scummy YouTuber, I would say $5 and maybe I'll free his family. There. So now I'm baiting for money and for views and stuff like that, like a true scumbag. That just goes to show how evil I can be. His family is condensed into Warlord few. You don't know what's happening, nor why it did, and nor do I care when Titanfall anti-metric system. Anti-metric system. Yeah. To quote the one commissar before Yarrick absolutely domed his ass. To hold the line, we cannot try to get off world if you can, retreat. We can't to hold the line, we cannot hold the line. Get out. That's what I say to you, anti-metric system. Why you can't, don't free them. Stretch! We're doing it! The bait is working! And my greed consumes me. It's already happening. I can heart that after all. I've been trying to hype it forever. Stretch, thank you so... That was crazy. You just paid my electric bill. I'm not even kidding. I have a fan that goes up right above there, and it just went on max power at that payment. So I think you just paid for my power bill. Stretch, I appreciate it very much. That gives me courage going into the war. Because in this war, let me first see that. So that the femboy edit, I started deleting en masse, and Mossiment and Cnisty, they started. But I'm very sure you don't want me there fair enough. You're a hero for real. Stretch, you are a hero. You're such a hero. Now, what started after the femboy incident, I deleted it. Now, let me just say real quick, I live in America, land of the free. I'm very patriotic, too patriotic, some might say. I believe in free speech. Except on that day, the day I was left out, I think, the day I was shut out. I forget the exact FNAF 6 quote. Is that FNAF 6? I forget what Pizzeria Simulator was. I think it was 6. Even the memes I made. People made multiple memes. We had Mossiment and Cnisty. Don't free. Jesus Christ, Fire Ant. Oh my gosh. We're getting paid. I said payment and we'll free them. We're getting paid not to free them. Thank you so much, Fire Ant. Oh my gosh, that is they won't be free. They're gonna stay behind. They're gonna stay behind my display cabinets with whatever's happening on there. They're gonna stay there because that's what the people paid for. Fuck, could you not buy us out of slavery? Nope, they're staying. Okay, I got hostages. That's my reign of terror for you. Understood? Now, Mr. Cnisty and Mossy would become prominent characters in this war. They would take it upon themselves to create memes and to spread those memes throughout the Discord. All the while, I would suppress their freedoms of expression because that's what ultimately I believe in. Or is it? I don't know. Is it? Could it be that I'm a hypocrite? That I go out and about and I yell about my country and how I love its free speech and stuff, but then I just go and I silence people. Anne Frank would have never made her book without fear. There you go. I got Stretcher on my side. There you go. Where did I find the Transformed Legion needs corpse starts? It does! Thank you for 20th Manhattan, man. We're doing it, man! We're doing it! We're making money. Now hold on. Let me find our joyous, because I could have sworn I got a profile picture here. Where are the profile pictures? Come on. I had one somewhere. Let's see. I can't find it. But either way, you can see you stand or a ballboy and ban its leaf. Okay. We have dead drops in the server. Now, okay. Cnisty and Mossiment went on a tear. Other people started to join them in. It happened so fast I couldn't keep track of it, but I silenced them. I ruled with an iron fist, like my ancestors from Mother Russia. Even though my ancestor fled Mother Russia during the war from the communism. But, you know, who knows what happened? Who knows? Maybe there's Bolsheviks in my lineage. I don't know. But I ruled with an iron fist to make Stalin proud. I missed one. Oh yeah, there were other people. There we had Jim, Servitor Jim, Earthworm Jim, I believe, was also making stuff. And I believe Fire Ant made some stuff. In Gaming Vox 1, you say. Where is Gaming Vox 1? Let me find it. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. In Gaming Vox 1. Where is that? Or is that just Gaming General? I'm in the Vox. Hold on, I don't think. Do I have audio here? Where? In Gaming Vox 1. Hold on. Where? I'm in Gaming Vox 1. I'm not seeing nothing. I don't see nothing in the Gaming Vox. I took a look. Sherlock Spiner for dictator. Boxberry, thank you first off, and also goddamn. That is wild. There is a chat in the Vox channel. I didn't know that. Is there really? Is there really? Am I just so silly beyond all recognition? I might be. Oh gosh, what have I just done? I popped some. Hi Fire Ant. Welcome. I, bye. Please, you missed the sun. We have 2 pounds to free him. We have, like 15 or 20 bucks not to free him. It will be a war. I set a channel status. I can't find it. I'm in the... It was a conclave rebellion. There was a rebellion that happened. Hold on. I'm in the chat. Hold on. I can let me freaking shorten this back to what it was. Let me go full screen. Stand by. I'm a pro streamer. Pro streamer. Don't mind me. Shh. Nope. This is why I get paid the big bucks. I hope this works. Okay, there we go. I don't know where I am. I don't know where our chat is. Oh, is that this? Show chat. God, am I silly. So we had... You put that there! The 3rd! Without me ever knowing! We had an underground rebellion happening? Are you serious? By C. Nisty here. C. Nisty right here. Being the, what a schemer. I've been duped! You son of a bitch! I can't help but... I gotta respect it. What the fuck? It stopped. What? Enough of this. What the what? Is that me over a what? I have earrings. Is that Betty White as a dominatrix? Is that what I'm on? Is that it? What? Behind the British flag, no less. That's terrible. It's not even an American flag. What is going on? What is that? Good work? Oh. So now that the stream is cooked, without further ado, I created... Holy shit. I can probably get out of the Vox channel now. I'm wasting bandwidth. Nice job. It's Margaret Thatcher. Don't know who that is. Well done. Hey, GG no re. And also, screw you guys. Yeah. So also, yeah, that's the other thing. I've gone on the other streams where I keep suppressing them in the background, trying to keep a normal stream, but they have trolled me a couple of times, and they got me again. Bro might be Emperor's children. Dude, not even... The slander I face. The slander. Low-key. No. Now, hold on. Someone made... and we have a great... Oh, this is awesome. Also, we have a recruiting station. We have a propaganda poster made by C. Nisty here. And Mossy Mint. There they are in all their glory. We want... Look at them. So, under my very nose, my iron fist, underneath my iron fist, and right underneath my nose, we had this happening in the background. Look at this. We got Mossy Mint working in cohorts with C. Nisty. They're known on throughout the Discord, throughout the community. Any chance I get, I will let you know exactly what they are. They are the Team Rocket of this community. They are the Team Rocket to my Ash Ketchum and Pikachu being my channel and my reputation. There was never a reputation, I won't even lie. Yes, just ask Mossy about what I have planned. The thing is, there's still people planning and conniving and scheming. To this very second, there's stuff happening. There's stuff in the works. And it's kind of nuts how coordinated you guys are. It doesn't make sense to me. How is this possible? But it is, and it's happening. What? Now, it's so bad. Oh, God. Now, one other thing I would like to... I think without further ado, I think it is time to enter a... Let me go into a place no one can chat and then just, like, annihilate me real quick. I think this is a... This is just like a... Yeah, this is just a random whatever. Right here. Let me make this extremely large. Take a look. Right here. The Istvan 14th Massacre. Which is what we have decided. I've made a whole new tab just for today. Because of what people like Mossy Mint, C. Nisty, Fire Ant, we have even Jim and other people. We have Barry B. Battle Droid, which is different than Boxberry, it's a whole different situation. We are having a Trenchborn Legion civil war. That's what's happening. There's an uprising against my tyrannical rule over the server. Now, I have not been allowed. I created this channel, what was it, yesterday? 2 days ago? It was just yesterday I created this channel. And already the channel has been popping off. I had to mute it. Oh, yeah, I had to mute it because it was so bad. But I wasn't allowed to look. But now I think it might be time. Lock up the rebels. I might have to after today. We're going to see what happens. Also, I didn't know that I was doxing my poor grammar. Oh, well. That is not the worst thing that's about to go ahead of us. First off, in the meme channel, we received... Actually, hold on. Let me back you up. There you go. I was hinted at something a while ago. I don't know if I have it on hand, but someone went ahead and created a meme about me. Let me see if I can crop this so I can kind of get approximately to what it was. I can't, so let me, hold on. Stand by as I gotta save the image. I'm saving so many images that I should not be, that I will have to delete at some point. Let me now quickly pull up this image there real quick. Open up ADHD. That's a Dogman reference for anyone who knows Dogman. Little Petey needs to die. I will go on a rant one day. I received an image one day in the server, but why it's gold? Look, technically it is gold. Now, I received this meme here. I didn't know what this was. It's my, like, rotoscoped head with a weird deformed hand looking thing. I didn't know what it was. I'm like, what is this? That is so uncanny. He got the floof of my hair, which is why I'm trying to grow it out. It's a work of drawing. I'll admit that, okay? Now, I didn't know what this was until someone who I think might still be here. He just donated $4.99. 420th Manhattan Man let me know, and he said something in the chat. And after he said that something in the chat, my perspective changed, and the whole situation took a dark turn. Because after there was that, he said something, and then I went, wait, no way. I said, there's no way that's possible. And I took a look. Now, hold on. Where do I have you? No, that's just you. I gotta relook it up. Stand by. We had, it was brought to my attention that, that was the bust I was on, the body I was on, was in fact, to my horror, mind you, to my horror, it was her. It was. Where's the open image in new tab? It was a trace of gold ship. And that made my heart drop when I had first learned that, okay? And this was all I was given. I was just given that, and I went, no way. It explained the weird glove. When we look in, we see move. Oh my god, we see their freaking creases in the glove, and it all made sense to me. And I went, oh dear God. But that was a preview, because earlier today, at the start of the 14th, I got to explain the 14th rules. After the war even happened, because this was still prep for the war. Hold on. After the abundant problem I was facing, that these weren't going to slow down, I struck a deal with these fierce rebels. I struck a deal. And I said to them, and I threw it away during a stream to make it stop. To make the heresy stop. And I said, I'll give you one day. One day where you are allowed free reign in the Discord server. You may not post until this one day. And I said, and I just blurted out, first thing that came to my mouth was the 14th. And that is what today is. They've had almost 2 weeks of prep to prep for this day. And James did that. James did that, and he did that well. Son of a bitch, I almost just swallowed ice. Okay. I prefer my ice crushed. That's a reference. Anywho, that's what today is. Für die Freiheit. For freedom, to translate it. And they secured their day. That was their foothold. Now this is their pull upwards to victory. This is their ladder. They got... yeah, fair enough. Now, so here's what... like the Discord soul crushed. Yeah. So now we go back here. And, I was shown the full version of this. He made a full version. And here it is. Oh, God. That's it. That's it here. He freaking made it. He rotoscoped my head. It looks so cursed, dude. It's not right, bro. It is not even right. Art to some, a crazy just, oh God, dude. I mean, what I have to give credit for, the rest of this is rotoscoped and all whatever it is that, right? But I do appreciate the adding the fluff effects in the hair. That's that's artistic. So that was that. And that was that was my preview traced off of her. And so now I think it's only fair that we begin making our way through the actual Discord. Draw the German pregnant? No, please. Now I think it's time for me to access. It is happening. It is going to happen now, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm going to step up to the firing line. I'm going to walk down range. That is the wrong camera. And we're going to visit the crash site. I'm going to sit in the electric chair. Okay? Now, before I go in, the people running this are Mossy and Cnisti, I believe. I think. And so I'll ask you guys real quick before I go in. Do I go in, not look at anything, and just scroll to the top and start from the very beginning? Is that what I should do? Go from the start. Perfect. Then I will do that. Now, I'm not going to look. I'm gonna keep looking. Well, my webcam's off to the side. I'm gonna look this away here. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in. Hold on. And now I will. I'm going to scroll up now. I'm going to scroll all the way up. I'm not looking. I'm just watching my camera. And I think I'm up. Okay? Eyes closed. My eye is half open so I can see. So I can at least see the camera. So you know that I'm not looking over there. Are we in luck for this stream? Now, I'm at the top. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the top. Before I go in, it's only fair that I pull out the fine wine, my vodka and Coke, or Canada Dry. I don't know. I'm a liar because I'm still not allowed to drink because I'm too young. I'm about to witness horrors that, 18-year-olds coming back from Vietnam had horror stories. I'm not going to compare myself to them because I harbor respect. I'm just going to say I'm going to have something. I'm going to drink some straight frickin'... Hold on. Let me dump... I gotta dump this out very carefully. Very carefully. Come on. Slow and steady wins the race. Hold on. Nobody panic. Nobody move. My poison of choice, ladies and gentlemen. Tamiya Extra Thin Cement. For YouTube, and because this is the truth, this is just water. I'm not actually drinking acetone. Now... You have been told porcupines. Let's just hop. What the what? Sorry, remind me of the end. Anywho, before I move in, a sip of liquid courage. Here's to Here's to the Trenchborn Legion. And that consists of all of you. That consists of me. That consists of Cheapy. That consists of everyone who's tuned in, who feels like they're part of it. Without further ado, let's get right into it, and let's here's to you guys for being incredible, okay? Ah! That's good. That I got a hint of acetone with. Now, we have this. It's all spoilered. Now, let's see here. The first up, this was a test, if you would, that Massimente did. A little teaser of what would happen. This was the start of it. And and then he made this. He added some blush to it, you know, very artistic, just showcasing 1% of his power. And then we have the poster, right? Also, what the heck are you? Why is everyone going silent in the chat? You're scaring me, dude. Why is my chest moving in 5 different directions? And now, how specific of the commission are they spaced in? Jesus. And then we have Barry B. Battle Droid. Mossy, why are you silent? What in the world are you yapping about? What? Okay, I'm scared. I'll admit it. Now, we have this. This was uploaded by Barry B. Battle Droid. The one you showed me. I'm the dead drop one. Shush. So now we get to see the inner workings of what all of these guys are up to. Okay? It is an absolutely crazy thing, crazy to behold. It is wild, to say the least. Now let's see. Sherlock, help, they want me drawn pregnant. I might help, or I might just say, hey, that's what you get. Me, I forgore. It's better hold on to your stuff. We attack together. Jeez. So, I mean, all these guys, they're just... Can you guys send me some... Who is this? G. I don't know who G is. Now, I would recommend go through his old Insta. Yeah, that's what I did. What? What? What on... Oh my god. Okay. I'll post my pictures when he is live so we can get a live reaction. Hold on. Can you guys send pictures? I would recommend go through his old Insta. That's a vile statement you made, Mossy. And then Fire Ant says, yeah, that's what I did. What a, that's Gandalf. I figured it was Gandalf. I wasn't going to name call anyone just yet. That's what you did, Fire Ant? That horrifies me. I'm scared. Also, this might backfire on you because I want to punch me in the head just because of the haircut I had. Now, name. Okay, are we... okay, there's photos of me. That's pretty funny. That's Cnisty loading everyone up with some ammunition. And let's see here. Now we got... Oh my god, Sherlock 1.paint. Can you convert it to PNG? Can't open it. Doing it now. Donkey. What in the pictures of Rush Job? It's 1 in the morning where I am. Okay. I think that this is where it begins. Are you guys ready? Is this so... I see cat ears and I'm fucking scared. Is this safe to showcase on the stream? I'm scared to death right now. Here's what I'm going to... Is this the... I'm fine, fair enough. I'm gonna trust you. I'm taking this into your hands. This reminds me... Let me do a prediction real quick. Let me just do a prediction. Also, my hand's off. I'm not like scrolling to check and using this as an excuse. We had a talk in which Mossy made me aware of an ad. Of course, there's an ad, bro. But I can just go back in time. I mean, that's not too terrible. But, I mean, Mossy revealed to us, he like showed it, he said to look up something, so I looked it up, and it was a It was a Nazi femboy furry. I just got an ad. A lot of people are getting ads. Yeah, I'll wait for them. I'll just give a brief explanation. I'll give, and that whatever I witnessed back then was a Nazi femboy furry. Vampire? Okay, sure. And it was. So my prediction is my prediction is that's what that is. Because I see blonde hair, that's what I'm going to assume it is. But without further ado, let's see what it is. I'm gonna do a slow reveal. What on? Oh my god. Okay. I think I know. I see what it is. It's what the. This is so. What on God's green earth? I had a beard in that one. Look at me, a wise man. I was a wise old man back in the day. So there's that. There's the first bit of that. His eyes are glowing red. What is there is no minor, by the way. Which one? This guy or me? Because I am a minor in this photo. By the way, that's my old Insta. I think in that one, I was a minor. Oh my god, I might have just turned 18, which means it's still legal, which makes this so bad. So there was that first bit of, there's that. Cool, right, guys? Now, good work. Might want to cover the armband. I mean, close enough is good enough. we have laughter at this. Good work. Might cover the armband. Pure excitement in his face. The slander is just as good, dude. I can't feel my goddamn hands. Yep, I'm glad the template is seeing good use. Yeah, people took that, turned it into a template. That is the funniest shit ever. I have one big thing. It might not be here today. Okay, so that was... So... Oh my god. Okay, so that was... Wait, this was posted at 8:12. Cupertino time, Los Angeles time, even though I live in Wichita, Kansas, I still run on LA, back when I was in LA, laddie. And so we're still, look, we haven't even scratched the surface, bro. We have not even scratched the surface of what's happening, by the way. Okay. And so now, 66 new messages since 2:02 p.m. Oh my god. I'm glad my template's seen good use. I have one big thing and it might not be here today. Oh no, I could try to make a substitute, says Mossy. My artist said this afternoon or tomorrow, so fingers crossed. Oh gosh, okay, that's an interesting bit there. Let's just hope. What is it? Well, I don't want to say it. Might be a surprise. A life-size Sherlock body pillow. How kind of Servitor Jim to assume such a thing. And then Fire Ant says, no, thank goodness, thank God. Just an art piece. Warhammer, nope. Uma. Now let me tell you something, guys. I was, I try to put my heart on my sleeve. Oh, I'm still alive. That's crazy. I try to wear my heart on my sleeve. I just the best way I can make authentic content is if I'm authentically myself. And one thing I really enjoy, and that I have a lot of fun playing, a lot of fun watching and learning about, is Ume Musume Pretty Derby. Okay, play the game way too much, spent way too much money on a gotcha game, and and I admitted that on stream, and so I've already reaped some of the repercussions on that. Oh, he's coming out. I'm coming out as a fan of Uma Musume. I don't think I've ever not admitted that. It's the yap. We know it's the yap session. I'm at war on Instagram with Gooners on that. $500 is wild. I bought some physical merchandise as well, which is actually right here. This pink box just out of frame is some of the merchandise that just arrived yesterday afternoon. But clip that. What are we clip? You're getting. I admit it. I'm out on Instagram. There's a page dedicated to battling the Gooners of the franchise, which I battle as well. Because one thing they don't tell you when you start to get into Uma Musume is you start to want to learn about the lore of the real horses. and then all of a sudden you just are enveloped into the lore, the vast lore of it. And now, and because of the lore, I wish, I shouldn't say that. There's stuff that happens. Now, I'm going to scroll down. Let's get back to here. So I admitted that, and so now we got people utilizing that. Okay? Utilizing that to create whatever man-made horrors beyond my comprehension will be created. Okay? And now, oh no, it's a gold chip body pillow. I hope not. Mossy Nose, you own 7, 1 for every day. At least it's a gold chip body pillow and not a Sherlock Spiner body pillow, except I will not... You can't be 33. I'm guessing like 1923. I've admitted, because I realized 33 was an age. I admitted my IRL age, but I'll let you dig for that on a previous stream. 1 for every day is wild. No, I meant Sherlock pillow. I'd rather you... Clip this. I'd rather you have a Sherlock body pillow than a gold chip body pillow. Not even kidding. Sherlock, again, or gambling addiction with fake horses. Fictional characters based on real horses, by the way, good sir. Get it right. Am I justifying my addiction? Yeah. You an Uma player too now? No, just a Sherlock enthusiast. Fuck, it must have been the one I was sleepy for. I was so tired. You gotta, yeah, here's the thing. You gotta get your sleep, man. Oh my God, here it happened. Load, take, aim, get ready. It's gonna happen. Horses are fake. You're fake. Got him. 10. I'll do the countdown to... Are you guys ready? Is this about to happen? Is this about to get real? Mossy? Is this about to go now? Shall we? Or is it... I'm lined up, ready for my summary execution. Here goes nothing. I'm going. It's... I don't do military time, boy. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, 0.2. Wait, let him witness the end. Oh my God, I'm here for the end. So I'm here for the end, right? 0.1, 0.09, oh my God, do you just keep... Is that why there's so many? And then leaf. Absolute Sherlock. Oh my God. What? That's the first one I'm greeted with? You give me such a beautiful... Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my God, I'm saving that. Dude, what? Oh my God, bruh. That is beautiful. That is so freaking spectacular, dude. Oh, that's incredible. All downhill? Fair enough. I'm not sweating anymore. I am about to die. That is crazy. Wow. 1.09. The countdown begins again. Even Cheapy said holy peak. Cheapy braved this. That's crazy. You keep counting down. Make it a sticker and a GIF now. Ah, that's why I was pinged. I will do that now. I will do that after the stream, after this. The countdown continues. Okay, yeah, here's one thing that... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, did anyone see that? Did anyone... Oh my God, dude. This is not going to be good. First off, at Sherlock Spiner, there's me on my Plague Marines, which this is somehow very unsettling to me. Guys, it's been an honor, but I think it's time to begin my downfall in the form of this. Oh God, I don't like it. Fuck! What? This is that AI slop generation that someone did a while ago during the freaking earth. What is this? What? Ah! Yuck! Oh my God. And they put my... That's not even the most egregious part. They put my fucking eyes closer together, and they gave me... Heh, who did that? You did, you scoundrel. What slander? This is outrageous. That's Clanker art is not tolerated. Thank you, Mossy, for making your stand. And now we have this. We have someone bringing up all my allegations. The shotgun team allegations, the files, femboy, French gooner, furry. And I guess, and I collect them all, which I don't know what these are against, because these are all things I hate or dislike. And so I collect them? What? Or is that like me, is that like my Iron Fist? Me deleting all of them and that creates like the Infinity Gauntlet of stuff? I don't know. So we have that. Welcome to hell. Thank you. It's, you know, Jesus came here once. I pray he comes here again. Saw we. You can hate them. You can't hate them. I can, there's a couple. We are among you. The thing is, and oh yeah, here, I don't hate them. I hate them for me. Does that make sense? I'm not that. If other people are that, I don't give a shit. Because half the people that I encounter that are at, some of the coolest freaking people I know. Some of the coolest people in the community are that. I just don't want to be that. And that's fucking where, and that's me. And good for me. But everyone else is dope. Motherfucker. He's not ready. 1, 2, 3, fire. Oh god, we got Among Us. Mossy, what? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh no. Jesus, that jump scared me, by the way. What is this? Did you put me on a furry? What happened? What just what is this? What? Why am I so pixelated? Like you're blurring my face for like Impractical Jokers. Oh my god, and then we got that from the stream, by the way. Half of what I do is from the stream, I believe, right? That's half of it. We have me as Betty Crocker or whoever the heck that is, which first off, the hairstyle is outrageous. I'm more offended by the hairstyle than the rest of this stuff. Okay, we got Mossy Mince memes. They are back. This is what, or Cnisty's memes that he made. Don't fucking say that again, Cnisty, I swear to God. Okay, we have the OG, and then I kept deleting this. And so, also, what do people do generally when the government starts overreaching? They make art. Does anyone remember when, like, they made, like, political cartoons back in the day, back when we learned that in school, back during, like, the 17 whatevers, along with books like Common Sense or whatever Thomas Jefferson was up to? I wasn't there. I don't know. So once I started to suppress stuff like this, they came back as more memes. This is like a perfect rendition of one of those like political cartoons. Wake up. Is me going door to door deleting all these memes. I love the one with the Bugs Bunny and the Asians. Fair enough. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Me going into Bantam. See, they're making light of it. Here's me again, throwing it out. Yeah. That's the thing is, they're funny memes. They're good memes. I have to admit that now. I can't delete them and hide them. I have to actually admit that they are good memes. These are good. Also, this is wild, dude. And now, what does Mossy have here? Okay, it's me on the goddamn Nazi again, on the Nazi femboy furry. Which, what are you calling me, dude? Are you calling me a Nazi femboy furry? And I've said many times, not a furry, not a femboy, and I'm not a Nazi. I said Nazi at the end, so that way if anyone wants to clip it, so we can get some clip farming, because you covered up the thing. Did you hand draw over that? You impressive bastard. Oh, is that what this is? The thing is, sometimes you'll do something just kind of, it's like you poorly put my face on there, add blush, but then you blend in the entire armband to look like a shirt. And it's hilarious how you're very artsy-fartsy with that. 1, 2, 3, fire, classic. Here we, and it's Don't be... Another one. How many times can you do this? Okay, there's... We don't need to continue with that. Poor Cheapy. Poor Cheapy's like... It's like when Frontline gets their orders and it's like, hey, a little thing called the 1917-1918 Spring Offensive is coming. Hold the line. We're gonna take back all this stuff. It's basically a scene out of Journey's End. Poor Cheapy here just is about, he says, you know, he puts up his valiant last stand as a good friend would do. But does that stop? Oh my god, look at these main character lines right here. You can't stop this. Cheapy is done. Heretic, you deep fried your search history for this. Good reference. Yeah, I watched that. It was I didn't need to search anything. I'm dead inside. For freedom, says Sinisty. They're making their stand. And is that where we are now? And that's where we are now. We have gotten... Oh, God. I am that one GIF. Literally, give me 5 seconds for the love of God. Not even kidding, dude. I'm numb. Not even kidding. I'm genuinely numb. That's why I'm slapping my hands, because I'm actually... This is the most level workshop. Trust me. Now... So you can see... You disappeared since my last message. What has happened to push this man to his brink? What has happened? He thinks it's over now. Rush. Let me find something real quick. I can't feel my fingers. So just in response to anti-metric system, I have this for him. Does he know? Does he know? I ordered a Stream Deck. I'm going to be able to push buttons, and that's going to flash up on screen now. Not now, but when that happens. What do you mean I think it's now Rush? Are you dead serious? Just give me a breather, please. No, you don't. Who's going to tell him? Do we tell him? Do we break the news to someone who's you know, helped support me early in my career? I mean, I've played Battlefield 6 with this guy, and I think we've won. Am I going to betray that trust? I'm so dead inside. I can't. I know the silence isn't good content. I just need a second to really brace. Sherlock came out as gay. He's just very overwhelmed. It's not that it came out as gay. It's just that the all of the artwork was gay, right? Here's a sneak peek. Here's one that'd be appropriate showing now that I can't. I just don't want to. We had people making edits like this, and they were cool. Absolute Sherlockma. I love that so much. That is the light at the end of my tunnel, is that I can make that a sticker. But no, exactly what was shown. Here it is. Now I need to make my own memes. I started. There it is, anti-metric system. Slander that I have been subject to. We have given him shell shock. I genuinely have shell shock. I am Sherlock Shell Shock Spiner for a reason. And by the way, anti-metric system, this is a furry femboy Nazi vampire who gets like reincarnated and constantly killed, I guess. I learned that. I didn't know that. I was more than content going about my little life, painting toy soldiers, and then I was alert to that. You know what is funny in a sad way? Same color shirt that I use for my. Don't forget the child part. This dude's a child. That's not even the. Doesn't even surprise. Where's the meme? Where did I save it? Hold. Where? Let me find it. There it is. There it is. Here he is. Here's the situation. Here's the that's me, shell shocked. I'm just dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm gone. I'm gone. Suddenly I'm like overwhelmed with whatever. He's not really a femboy, just young, so yeah, hella gross. You're telling me. You're telling me. But my thought process is, as I chew on this crushed ice and develop a lisp, there we go, I'm back. Now, where's this? There it is. I'm glowing. Sorry, that's why I have the hat on, so I don't glow. Guys, I'm gonna be real. Let me be dead honest. Dead homie, as my brother says. Yeah, because I watched Van Helsing. Don't know who that is. Don't want to know. The server... I'm gonna be honest, I was, Sherlock squared. I'm gonna shoot it. Gonna shoot you straight, Doc. I was not expecting, what is this? Somebody please, for the love of God, check that. Is it okay for me to show that on stream? That's a new message. I also just realized I really should not be here where people can just throw whatever. So the Discord doesn't get nuked. I'm good. Oh, that is a crazy freeze frame. That was that this stream? Was that when I was pointing to my stuff here? Is that what that was? Here's how bad it's gotten. Shiba Bun underscore vid. Yo, hi. Hi, Shiba Bun. Guys, Shiba Bun is one of my best mates. He's one of my... he's like one of my best friends on the entire freaking planet. What happened? And he just tuned in and he's about to see this. He was mentioned in the Warlord Titan video because he was Because me and him can talk about anything, and we'll talk about anything, and you know we're like my best friend. Now, Shiba Bun, I don't even want to tell you what's happened. I don't know. It's been so long since we've talked. Because I've been doing this whole thing and trying to, so I haven't been able to stay up till midnight playing Sea of Thieves like we usually do. I don't know where so much has happened, dude. So much has happened, my friend. How do I put this in 2 words? Dude, don't worry, you're on the grind. The thing is, you know, you respect that. I love you, man. I love you for that. You're awesome. I love you so much. You're awesome, dude. You're awesome. Let me put that out there on the public. That Shiba Bun's my dude. He's my man. That's my dog right there. But now, as to what's going on, where does one begin? Where does one dog and cat friends? Yeah. See, I'm not a cat supremacist. I'm not a horse supremacist. I'm not a dog supremacist. Equal. That is kind of funny how that works out, though. Cheapy's a cat. Shiba Bun here is a dog. That is actually hilarious. Let me see if I can't. Wait, that's actually amazing. Long before time, dude. It's a long before time had a name moment, dude. He's a horse supremacist. Technically, that's the debate I've done, right? But let me try to reestablish my reins in the whole matter. Let me get my ground. I can't be stunned for 40 more minutes. So let me lock in. Let me lock the heck in. That is loosening. Nope, I want it. How the heck do you, what was it? Oh, is this actually how not shell shock for long. There it is. Now I can put this dumbass thing on. Okay? I'm back in the fight. I'm back in the fight. You have permission to post your art tomorrow? Yes, you do, Fire Ant. You're good. Okay? I'm here. Here's what happened. Let me show you why I left. I actually left for a second, and I grabbed a helmet. I'm back. I need to shave my head if I do this, because the poofy, although that looks sort of ridiculous. I don't know. Now Shiba Bun, here's what happened. I was pointing out, because I said that I had Mossy Mint's family, Surfer Soldier. Yeah. Well, I had expressed that I had Mossy Mint's. We somehow figured out that I had Mossy Mint's family held captive behind my display stands here. And I was simply, like, I kind of, like, you know how it's like, hey, look at all this. Like, so yeah, like I'm beckoning with my hand. I did that with this arm, and I held it out. And someone got a freeze frame. Why wear a helmet when there's nothing to get damaged? I gotta stand strong. That was a bullseye hit. I can't even be angry with that, but you know, I get it. And so I did that. Someone freeze framed it, and in the Discord server, Shiba Bun, there's a war happening for free speech because I was ruling with an iron fist. Okay. And so amidst the nukes of stuff happening, someone flashbanged me with this. A freeze frame and then a freaking Pixar freaking background remover of my arm. Same person. I like how that doesn't even crop right for me. But, so that was that. That's unfortunate. It got so bad in this chat, Cheapy had to offer up a prayer to God. Saying, oh Father in heaven, I pray for my good friend Sherlock Spiner, that though this very harsh moment in his life, he might find faith in you. Amen. Amen. And so now, Because there's been worse stuff happening. There's been worse stuff happening than... I mean, that's bad, but there's worse stuff. So I've been trying to regain my composure for all that. Also, when I wear this up, look, it looks like I'm balding. It's kind of... I got a Benjamin Franklin look with this. It's kind of a vibe, if I may be so bold. Over... Yeah, so that's where we're at there. We're there now. This isn't... What the... So, wait. That's who I... That's who you photoshopped my head over? What? What? And... Okay. The Iron Lady. Is that who you... Twins? Yo, chat. That's me? What? Where? That's you? What? Where? A lot less piss if you know you know. Huh? My hair's not even close to riding that high. If I wake up in the morning, then it'll be all fuzzy and I can get it to look like that, but I don't got that now. Let me re-up on my armor here. Gotta hide the absolute hair fest that we have happening. My gosh. My God. That's a, so, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I wouldn't even know where to, I mean, I already went through it. I just wouldn't know where to restart it. It's just, mein Gott. Gott mit uns! Hopefully the German can confirm that's that. I think that's God with us in German. I know that. Gonna try to regain my composure. You know what you do? You disassociate. We disassociate is what we do. A 3D print finished in the middle of this stream. Let me go grab that 3D print. Let me show it off. And let me catch my breath. May a man catch his breath. God be with us. Gott mit uns. Fair enough. Let's see what I have. Oh, it's like a lavender purple. Sick. Oh, wait, sorry. Does the audio pick up? Yeah, the audio. Hey, is Massiman your son? Well, guess what? Listen here. Listen, you listen close. You listen close to me, you dog. Your son's only paid £2 to set you free. That's all he's done. I've got $20 to keep you right here. Unless the scales bounce off, you're staying here. Yeah. Oh, I'm serious. I will do it. I will do it. And I'll deal with you later. So I got back from so just right behind, you can kind of see in the shadows here, that's a 3D printer. And I just finished. Let me go to the painting. Let me actually turn on the light so we can see what's going on here. Let me shake the entire thing around. Hold on. I'm printing phone stands for my grandparents who are in town, and so I made a purple one for my grandma. So that's kind of fun. Isn't that neat? I also phone stands. This is such a useful thing to just to print. I've printed so many of these for so many people. They're awesome. They're truly great. And so yeah, I just have the 3D printer back there, and the supports will snap off like that. And so there we go. So that's a fun thing to do with the grandparents, you know. So now they can have some fun there. It's a nice lavender color too. I didn't print a gold chip drop kit folding stand for them. Dude, I don't think they know about Musume Pretty Derby. I don't know. I could probably explain it. I've been known to be a bit of a yapper on certain topics. Oh, there was a gap there. No one noticed. You might have seen me through the gap. There was a little dust buildup happening back there. I had to wipe it down real quick. We're all good and happy and dandy there. By the way, Masumin's parents need they're kidnapped by someone. Don't know who. I would never, because me and Masumin work together actively, and right now we have $20 contributed to keeping them locked up, and we have £2 to freeing them. So they are going to be staying here unless something drastic changes. And that's also just my sly way of inputting the give me money plug, which is just, you know, gotta get the scumbag streaming in at some point. But that's my dues. Now I'll shut up now, and we can go back to just whatever was happening. Like Jurassic Park. Exactly right. Now, let me move a couple things over here and go. Someone yapping? No one's yapping. We're good. Guys, what I almost have to say something, gentlemen. And, you know, a man with such a large, inflated ego, such as myself, has trouble admitting when he's been bested, when he's been defeated, or when he's been humbled. It hurts a man with so much pride and ego, such as myself, who rules with such an iron fist like I do. Defeat is a choice. Defeat is a choice. That is true. The question is now, a very UK POV. Fair enough. And now the choice remains. And here I am, battered and broken, after being absolutely slandered. Do I make it back? Do I come back from this? Are admitting I'm a femboy furry? Nope. Bye, gonna sleep now. C-Nisty, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for doing your part. You've been a goat. You're awesome, C-Nisty. Stay awesome. No, I don't admit that. That is a hill I will die on. I would be held at gunpoint and they'll say you're a furry. Shoot me. Say you're a femboy furry. Shoot me. But that's just me personally. I don't care what anyone else does. To each their own, as I say. To each their own, I suppose, which I think is a Mossiment quote, which I stole it from. Gut Nacht. No, the question remains, shall I allow this freedom of speech to continue not just on the 14th of every month, but throughout every day? If that will be £10. Well, you only paid me £2. The only currency I have is dollars. Sorry, sir. Do I let them frolic in the Discord now? Do I admit defeat after I've been... The 14th is fun. That's what Mossy said. Mossy, will you shut the... Mossy, get the heck over. Everyone, not you. Get back. You, Mossy. Mossy, you get out of here. Mossy, get out of here. You're ruining my surprise. No, Mossy, you get here. That's what I meant. You shut up. Everyone, shh. You're not allowed to see the Mossy, go over. Just Mossy, not you. You, Mossy. Hey. Buddy. Pal. Listen here. I was gonna make a hole. I gotta turn that. He hits me. I'll beat him with a fucking bat. I would never hit you, Mossy. No. Get over here. Listen. Not everyone. Shh. Get away. Do you like that? Fire ant, for the love of God, fire ant. That was Mossy. You know what you said? Now 14th. It's fun. That was gonna be. I was gonna. Mossy. I was gonna make it look like I was gonna give up. And then I was gonna say, and then I was gonna do some epic comeback story. I was gonna put on the helmet, and I was gonna do some insane thing, and I was going to probably play Slither.io because I don't know what else to do now. And you just ruined that. You were supposed to be like, yeah, give up. That was what you were supposed to do. You had one job. Not, hey! I'm talking to Mossy. Get out. Mossy, no, you stay here. I was going, so I need you to retract that message for me, okay? Get even closer. I need you to retract that statement, okay? And then I need you to go into the chat, and I need you to say, yes, we got you, we won, or something like that, okay? Boast. I need you to boast, okay? Because then I'm gonna do something cool, okay? This is why I pay you the big bucks. You gotta play along in my game. You want to get paid, right? You want to get paid? Should I go ask your mom if you should get paid? Should I go ask your parents who are right behind my shelves right now? Hey, Mossy, just Mossy. Do you want me to do that? I'll do it. I will do it. Good job, Mossy. Good job. Now, how do I back this? Okay, hold on. Hey guys, how you doing? Sorry, the internet's a little freaky, as I was saying. How will I come back from a man will be bruised and beaten, and he will lay back in defeat. Look at Mossy. Look at how boastful he is. He says, yeah, we won. We got you. Ha ha, yay. How it hurts my soul. But unfortunately, for Mossy Man and for all of the rebellious members of the Discord, look at him boast. Look at him on his high horse. Unfortunately for... Did I just break my... No, I did not. Yeah, we win. Look at Fire Ant. Look, they're dogpiling on me. All hope is lost, says Stretch. It is. But wait. There's a saying in the Imperial Guard, in the General Imperial Guard. Wrong light. Don't need to be glowing. I'm not trying to fucking turn to be Jesus. No. No. There's a saying in the Guard. The Guard gets hit hard, but they hit back harder. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make my stand as a trench-born leader. And you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, I will not back down. I will not tolerate this slander of my name and the name of the Trenchborn Legion before it. I will fight back harder than anyone has ever fought back before. I make my stand here and now. In the midst of you. I just spat. In the midst of you. You will never defeat the Spiner Spirit. They don't call me Sherlock Spirit Spiner for nothing. I will keep ruling with my iron fist, the iron fist bestowed upon me by the Emperor of Mankind himself. And I will not tolerate insubordination. I will not tolerate the propaganda. I will not tolerate. I will not tolerate the femboy propaganda no longer. Never. For the rest of my days, with all the air I have in my lungs, the lack of air in my lungs, I will not allow you to commit such heresy, to drag my name in the mud. I'm lightheaded. I'm lightheaded because the power of my power is overflowing. I will not tolerate nothing. You're typing with your nose. I make my stand here amongst you few. Hi, Francis. 07. 07 to you. This is cardio to him. Shut the down. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, dude. Right in the fucking chest. Ouch. God damn it. That stung, Mossy. Son of a bitch, dude. Ouch. Ouch. Ow. 9 concurrent viewers, 11 chat rate. I got 911 on the screen. That's crazy. Notice that there's less mistakes. Can't confirm I am his treadmill. Needed a vest, not a helmet. Despite these incredible one-liners. Yeah, that's called a stitch from cardio. I haven't been used in 3 years. Jeez, I come out all fucking confident. This is, you know, this is, you know, Gallipoli. This is the fucking Gallipoli campaign. I don't know if anyone's seen like this. I haven't been using either. I will not back down. I will not be tread upon. I will continue to keep my name in honor, to keep an honorable name for the sake of my reputation and the reputation of the Trenchborn Legion. And if I hear anyone say what reputation, and if I hear anyone shout out my freaking slurring of words, if I hear anyone ask about what reputation, I will ban you. I will not tolerate it. The reputation is great. It is good. Fireman has custom emojis. If you want custom emojis, consider becoming a member. A beautiful repetition. Stretch, I need you, buddy. You're my final hope. What reputation? I'm literally clicking the 3 lines and it's not letting me do anything. Ban! Ban! Banned him. He's banning. I banned him. Boom. I just banned Mossaman for what he did. I mean, you're always winning. Why do you have a shield? Wait, what the fuck? The ban hammer. Oh my god, I added him to standard moderator. I thought that was like moderate user. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fixed it. Good god. Okay. That was an error. That was an error. Moderate you. He needs moderating. Cannot be defeated. The Emperor protects. Bro's out here promoting traitors. Who's out here promoting traitors? Oh, traitors. I thought you meant traders, like trading. And I'm like, did you see your beautiful abomination? Is it in the streaming chat? Let's all witness the streaming chat together. You was a god for like 2.5 seconds. What? That's audio's I am my Sherlock ass speech. Istvan 4, hold on, 14. Hold on, where is it? Let me find it. You're because you're Barry B Battle Droid. Yeah, I think I saw it. A lot of must have been the win moments in here, by the way. Ah, yeah, this. A beautiful rotoscope rendition of Sherlock Spiner's head onto Goldship's body. That is such a tragedy. What are you seeing? Shiba Bun, I kind of flashbanged you with all that. Welcome to Sherlock's hell. This is my hell. This is my purgatory. This is my purgatory. This is where I'm at. I'm here. I'm here. This is what the channel has become, Shiba Bun. You're welcome. Sorry, that's the when I could sit on vacation right now. I don't know what's... Let me just say this. Let me say this. Let me yap about this for 15 whole minutes. I'm going to. So everyone shut up. I'm doing it. I'm going to rule with an iron fist. I will say what I want to say. Wow, dug into my palm with my nails aren't even that long, but they're sharp. Let me say this. Let me make this statement, okay? Because I don't think at all. And I didn't have any thoughts, okay? I have no expectations when I go to do this. None at all. Can you be a moderator, please? No. Not yet. Not until I get paid. And then I'm able to pay you. But let me yap to everybody. So just sit tight. Listen to a man ramble. Dear God, no, but give him power. Don't worry, I'm not doing nothing. I'm still ruling with an iron fist, personally, myself. Now, I say in my description of my channel, and I say not often enough, I need to say it more. But the support I get from you guys is never expected. When I come on here, when I come to stream, when I sit down to stream, when I get ready to stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and now Saturdays for gaming, I have no expectations. I sit down and I say, hey, I'm just going to, as cringe as it is, I say, hey, I'm going to be myself, and I'm going to see what happens on this day. I have no expectations, but I never expected to be part of such a community. To be able to garner members for the Discord server. To have people who want to donate their hard-earned dollar in these frickin' trying times to me. To me of all people. And that, I'm gonna get fucking choked up, dude. Fuck me. But that means the fucking world to me, dude. Because that means something that I do is worth it to someone out there. Is worth their hard-earned dollar. And that is a feeling that I consider a gift from God. From God himself. From Jesus Christ. And it fucking tears me up every goddamn time. Now I'm gonna be fucking Sherlock's fucking mopey spiner. God damn it. God damn it. But I want you guys to know, and I want to harp on this, that I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much for being able to take a chance on me, for being able to consider what I do worth your time, not let alone your money. Your time alone is an incredibly valuable thing, and the fact that you're willing to hang out here, to hang out in the Discord, to hang out with the group of people, with the beautiful group of people we've been able to amass. It's kind of nuts. And it's nuts on times like these when you guys come together. I didn't know what to expect for the 14th. Didn't expect this. Didn't expect half of the other stuff. And that is stuff that you all put effort into because you all found it worth it. You found it worth it to do that. Fuck. Sorry. I got a little teared up about this shit. God damn it. Allegations, femboy allegations, the Nazi allegations, the racism allegations. Let me get back. Let me get back into my hardened heart. Son of a bitch. But it blows me away. It blows me away. Like Mossy Mint and Sinisti, Team Rocket of the Discord. They're here like the entire streams, almost every stream. Fire Ant is working like nursing jobs and working their ass off and finds time. And Manhattan Man, they're finding time to engage in the community, to play Helldivers with each other, to pester me about getting Helldivers, and to frickin'... And they're working their ass off. And I know they are, because I know where we're at in the world. And they spend their money on me, dude. And that blows me away. And that's crazy. And I don't know how that's possible. Except through God. And I'm going to go into I'm going to do my Christian yap. So just bear with me. Bear with it. I won't harp on it. I'm not going to say join up now. No, no, no. That's not what God put me here to do. I believe God put me here to do this because we're building such a beautiful thing. And the banter means so much to me because it means you guys know I can take it. I know I can take it. I know you can take it. We can take the banter. We can be friends. It can be an incredible thing, and it is an incredible thing. And it's still so early in the grand scheme of whatever the plan is. And it's just something that I can't help being eternally grateful for. A little behind the scenes for you. I pray. I'm a Christian. I'm not gonna harp. I'm not gonna say join up, be Christian. That's not what God put me here to do. There are people who can go yell out, go be this, go be that. I believe I treat everyone with kindness equally. I do not hold anyone higher to any other standing or standard dependent on what they believe in. I am here to spread kindness in the name of God. That's why I'm here. Okay? And everyone I've ever engaged with have been incredible. Have our beliefs been the same? I don't know because I don't ask, because I don't care. I care about the person and the people that we have been able to find here who have somehow, through the wide, infinite loop of the internet, we found each other. We are a stain on Sherlock's past. I consider you guys one of the greatest blessings on my journey. I consider you guys some of the greatest frickin' milestones. Some of the greatest friends and comrades throughout this whole thing. That's what you are to me. As much as I joke and boast, let me just say that. But behind the scenes, there have been times where I have thought, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to stream. 2 days ago. No. It was fucking Saturday. Saturday, the first gaming stream, okay? I'm busy. I do stuff. I make this work. I'm busy editing videos, learning about how all this works, helping out on the ranch with other stuff, but there's more. And I make time to stream because I believe it's important and I love doing it so much. I love it so much. I really enjoy this. I have so much fun. Feather and Feywild, never apologize for nothing. You're here right when you need to be. Nothing else. And that's as simple as that. There is no expectation. That's part of why I love doing this, because there's nothing to expect, so I'm always looking forward to what happens. But there have been several instances, I think like 2 or 3, where it has been I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream. Peace out, Feather and Feywild. You stay awesome. There have been times, though, when I'm like, oh my gosh, life is busy. I might not be able to stream, okay? There was a delivery. I was going to help with a delivery, getting a huge delivery for something. I don't remember what. The schedule... Oh, yeah, I was putting in somebody's freezer, okay? The delivery date from Home Depot, they said they were going to be there 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Deliveries always happen later where I am. 2 o'clock. And I think that was a Thursday. And I go to bed and I'm like, dang, I might not be able to stream tomorrow, okay? 8:45 in the morning. 8:45 in the morning. I'm still waking up. I'm just eating breakfast. Flavorless Cheerios with maple syrup dribbled over it and raw milk. Greatest fucking thing ever. I love that. Love that so much. Anywho. 8:45, we get a text from the guy we're putting in the freezer for, and he says, hey, it was delivered. And we were able to knock out that freezer in the morning, and I had the rest of the day to prep for the stream. Coincidence? Possibly. But I like to give that glory to God. Because there have been other instances as well where it's like, hey, we need you on site. I don't know how long it's going to be. Get ready. And I go, oh God, I might not be able to stream. But we get it done and I'm able to come back and stream. I've been able to keep up the schedule for I don't even know how many streams. And to me, and this is my interpretation, the thing is, I always say, hey God, when I pray, again, I'm getting all cringy and churchy, just bear with it. Just bear with it. Bear with me. And I always say, your will be done before mine. Your will be done. That's how I work. If you allow me to do this, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this with all my strength, with all my heart. And I've been able to do that. And I've been able to not miss a single day so far. And now we're going to incorporate gaming streams. And I've been able to afford now, just with how stuff has happened, whole new setups. I'm going to be able to make the stream so much better. And it's going to be just so much. And I'm able to do it all. And it's so nuts. It's nothing short of awe-inspiring to witness as the content creator. I don't like that term. I like YouTuber because there's the stigma behind that. There's a stigma behind YouTuber. And I prefer that than content creator. Because that's what I've wanted to be for so long. Since I was single digits watching frickin' Markiplier. But please blame yourself when the stream doesn't happen. Oh, I'm gonna blame myself. That's the thing. We are humans. We'll be there when you can again. Oh no. If a schedule error happens and it's like there's not getting out of this, I'm gonna let you know. I'm not gonna ghost you, obviously. And I'm gonna say, hey guys, I'm not able to do this. But the thing is, right now we've been able to do it so consistently that it's hard for me to be like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, don't blame yourself. No, I can blame myself. Because ultimately, it's my fault. Because I am a mortal man. I'm not perfect. I try to be decent. I'm not perfect. But, yeah. And it was weird. It's weird how the entire thing has worked out. Yeah, fair enough. Post another image. I just saw that. Real quick. Just to make you doubt God. Blame the cat down the road if you miss a stream. Sherlock needs femboys. That's... Can we... If we could change that to, like, recruits, and then I could put that at the end of videos for when I, like, go to shill myself out for money. Love how this turned out. I don't know, we could do without this, but yeah. That's the... yeah. Let me add to the peak. That is peak. I love that so much. I'm not after femboys, but yeah. But guys, sorry for getting all choked up like a fucking sissy. Don't mind me. And I apologize for that. But this means a lot to me. And you know, I don't take you guys for names on a screen that occasionally say words that I react to. Because I know there is a human being behind every one of those names that I see. I've talked with some of them in voice chats. I've seen you on Instagram. And so I just want I just want to say, it just came to say, love you, Sherlock. More Umas will come your way when I get home. Also, you're good. Thank you. Thank you. And the words mean the most to me. We say some atrocious shit, not gonna lie. We do. We do. And the thing is, we say atrocious shit. That's not where my heart is. I feel good. I feel okay about joking about it. You're Mothman. There you go. I don't forget who Mothman is. If you wanted, before I leave you all now, let me just, again, I love each and every one of you, and I am so eternally grateful for each and every one of you. All of the engagement we've had, you guys helping out each other and going and just doing all of that. Let's all hold hands real quick. Everyone, yeah. Hold down, look down, then pray real quick. I don't have any food in front of me. I'm going to go. I hate you all. Before I skedaddle, I want to say I love you guys. I love you guys so much. And I'm so grateful. Helldivers announcement? Fuck no. And today was like our kind of a first community event. I haven't painted shit. It was all looking at shit you guys created. You guys felt inspired to do this. You felt like it would be fun and worth your time. And holy shit, was it horrifying? It was goddamn scary. Was it fun? Debatable. Do I regret it? Not for a fucking moment. So on that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the live stream. Thank you for being here. A lot of hype around this one. The 14th of every month will be that month by Helldivers with Piss. 420th Manhattan Man. You're an incredible person. I frickin', god damn it. You're gonna fucking make me choke up at the end of the stream, dude. Your internet's crapping out. Might be my internet too. Who knows? I've been going on a minute too long. Thank you for the $5 donation. That means a lot. And let me say, oh yeah, YouTube is saying my internet is dog shit right now, so that is hilarious. I'm gonna wait till, let me just say, all of the support from you guys, hopefully this comes through fine and good, but all of the support from you guys, it's appreciated beyond words. I never expect it. I never expect it from you guys. Never feel pressure, never feel like you're trapped by me. If I ever give you that feeling, walk away. Walk away from me if I'm ever doing too much bullshit. But I'm going to try to stay pure, and I think I can do it. I have confidence, and I have faith. So that being said, guys, good day to you all. And if, before I disappear, hold on, let me, just so we can get some allegations up. Before I end the stream, let me pull you out. Pull out my, because see, Nisty noted that I paid like $500 on a game. Yeah, I didn't pay $40 on the game. I spent I didn't spend $500 on the game. I spent $70 on the game, and then I spent like $400 shipping from Japan to get. Hold on, there's a button here. Let me find it. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. Not being sure. Hold on. Sherlock needs feet. Ah, oh, screw you. You're too funny, dude. Say bye to the bottom shelf. The bottom shelf is right. Oh, you can't see it. It's just out of frame. Hold on. I'm going to hit end stream, and then I'm just going to show off. So if you're wondering what the next Uma should be, it should be Curran Chan.